Hi guys, my name is Jen, and today we'll be talking about a different topic. So as you've noticed, a couple of days ago, I've been posting our traveling or adventure vlogs. But today, pag-uusapan natin kung paano nga ba mag-live out dito sa Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So if you're that person, nakakarating lang ng husband or ng family mo, and if you wanted to live outside your hostel or accommodation that the company or the hospital is providing you, then I do hope that I'll be able to share to you sensible thoughts and experiences to help you out in your application. So, without further ado, please keep on watching.
You're making me nervous, looking for my car keys.
So, paano nga ba mag-live out dito sa Saudi Arabia? So, I believe that there's a lot of requirements that differs from one company to another or from one hospital to another, but this is what I have experienced, and I do hope that I'll be able to help you out in this video. So the first thing that we need to secure is the marriage contract. So in my case, I and my husband got married first here in Saudi Arabia. So, after nung nagpakasal kami, the marriage contract is already there. So, what we did was, we went to the translation office near in Sulaimania district, and we had it translated. So, yung marriage contract namin is already authenticated. Naka-ready ba na siya? And after the translation, okay na yun. So that will serve as the first requirement. But if in case your husband or your wife is from the Philippines at papapunta pa lang sila dito, I do hope na napa-redribo na or napa-authenticate na yung document sa DFA so that it will be ready when they come here. And once the document is already here in Saudi Arabia, pwede nyo siyang ipa-translate, which only cost us 30 riyals, and in less than 10 minutes, okay na yung document. So that's the first requirement. For the second one, there should be a certification that only one of you will be getting the housing allowance. So, there are different scenarios na magkakaiba dito. So, like for example, if the couple is both nurses, so only one of them will be getting the housing allowance, but both of them can get the transportation allowance. Second scenario is that if the husband or if the wife is from the other company and he's the one who's getting the housing allowance, the nurse from the hospital can also get the transportation allowance, pero hindi na pwede yung housing allowance. So, main idea is that isa lang ang dapat na tumanggap ng housing allowance. So in our case, I was the one who's getting the housing allowance, and I just asked my husband to get a certification from their company that he's not receiving any monetary compensation for the housing. So we're just so lucky enough kasi kahit nasa health card siya, he's still living in the accommodation if he's at work. So yun, in the certification, it was just stated that he's not getting any housing allowances from them. So yun. And also, if the certification is already there, that should be authenticated by the Riyadh Chamber. So I'm sorry, I don't know how much does it cost, because in my husband's case or in our case, yung company yung nagpapa-authenticate nun. So pagbigay nila sa amin, okay na siya, ready na siya. So I do hope the company that you're working in is also doing that para iwas hassle, knowing na kailangan mo pang pumunta doon sa Riyadh Chamber and to talk a lot of people. So, yun nga, I do hope that they'll be able to authenticate it na. And then, third requirement is, pag nakakita na kayo ng bahay, or if you decided to rent the house from the Akari, the moment na nagbayad ka na or tapos ka nang magbayad, they will give you the contract. So, that's also one of the requirements. So, when we had this house, the contract is already in Arabic. So, it's already translated. So, okay na yon. But if in case you decided to live with another couple or another family na usually naman nangyayari dito sa Riyadh through referrals or through our friends, so just ask for the contract of the house rental and you're good to go. Then, the fourth requirement in our own company or in our own hospital is that we had this form from the housing department that we need to fill out saying that we will not be living in the accommodation anymore. So siguro different tayo ng process doon, but still we should have that form stating na hindi ka na hindi ka natitira dun sa accommodation. Then lastly is the copy of your ikama or the applicant's ikama, and of course your partner's ikama. So let's just have a recap. First is marriage contract. That should be authenticated by the DFA, and it should be translated in the Arabic language. Second is the authentication, the certification that only one of you will be getting the housing allowance, and it should be authenticated by Riyadh Chamber. Third is the contract of the house that you've rented. Fourth is the permission that you wanted to live out from the accommodation or the hostel that you were living in. And fifth would be the ikama of both the couple, or of the applicant, as well as the husband or the wife or the spouse. So I do hope that I was able to help you out in this video, and if you do have any questions or queries, just put it down in the comment section below. And if you did like this video, please hit on the like button, and I do hope that you'll keep on subscribing to know more about how it is to live here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So that's all, guys, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Goodbye, have a great day.